some time ago, when our state employees had traditionally been some of the lowest paid in the country, percentage-wise, and as I think an agreement must have been made long before Senator Brogdon and I were in the legislature that, well, if we were going to pay our state employees at a lower level, we were going to provide them better benefits. That was kind of the offset. And one of those was a retirement system where they could rely on those dollars at the conclusion of their service to the state of Oklahoma. But for us to be able to keep that promise, we have to look long term. We have had a poorly funded retirement system for years. Teachers, public employees, firefighters. I think of our retirement systems, those are the three who are have the lowest funded rating. It's a problem for the state because you see, having unfunded mandates, unfunded liabilities in these retirement systems really has an effect. It's kind of like a state credit rating, and it has an impact on the state of Oklahoma when we issue bonds, and so it can cost the state more money if we do not address the issue of trying to improve our bond rating by showing that our retirement systems are improving. A few years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, the legislature passed some laws that said you would only look at those retirement systems for possible COLAs, cost of living adjustments, every other year, so that you would have a year in between to make sure that you were doing the right actuarial study to see what the impact would be, so that if adjustments needed to be made, that there was sufficient time to make other changes and allowances, or so that you could determine that a COLA was inappropriate because of the unfunded liability. Those are the kind of steps that Oklahoma should have taken a long time ago, but we didn't. We have taken it, and we must continue to move forward and not let ourselves get sidetracked. Agencies we may need to come up with a formula where agency and employee contribute more to the retirement system. But whatever we do, the challenge will be to have the discipline to maintain that formula, to maintain that path that we choose to follow. That's hard when the changes are set by a legislature and you have legislative elections every 2 years, so you have a turnover. The challenge will come in having leadership from the governor's office that will say, this is what we set in place, and we need to hold firm and have the discipline to look down the road and understand that the process to improve this will take some time. But it's the right path to go. We made a commitment. We must adhere to that commitment. There may be other changes as the legislature offers new suggestions, but we must take care of our unfunded retirement systems and bring them up to the level of those that are solvent.
Thank you.